When aligning your mPulse door, first make sure that the side glass at the base of the front wall isn't upside down. This would have made the installation of the front wall difficult during assembly of the sauna. When placed properly, the side glass will align perfectly to the top and bottom where the front wall meets the left side wall, with each corner aligning. If the side glass is right side up, then check to make sure that the side glass isn't pushed too far back in its groove on the side wall. If it is too far back, you can pull the glass forward, further out of its groove, making sure that the top and bottom corners meet snugly. If the gap is small, then the magnet strip on the side glass can be pulled out slightly to make up the gap. This can be done by opening the door all the way, then pull on the magnet strip on the edge of the side glass to pull it out. Close the door and lightly push on the door to connect the two magnets. If the door still isn't aligning, then adjusting the hinges can align the door. First, try tightening the hinge bolts using your Allen wrench so that door cannot move on the inside of the hinge. If this doesn't align the door, you can attempt to align through micro adjustments. To do this, unscrew the hinge bolts of the door so that you can move the door. It's usually not very much, 1/16 to 1/4 inch. Move the door by the hinge caddy corner to the gap. For example, if the gap is at the bottom of the door, adjust at the top hinge. If this doesn't align the door, you can move the hinge spacers from one hinge to the other. Unscrew the hinge bolts of the door and remove the spacer opposite the gap in the doorway. For example, if the gap is at the bottom of the door, adjust at the bottom hinge. Then you will have 3 spacers are on the opposite side of the gap, forcing it to close. You can do the same thing to other hinge in the opposite direction for further adjustments. You can further ensure that the doors will align by leveling the sauna by using a level to determine if the sauna is level or tilted. Place a level against the front wall of the sauna. Place a level against the side wall of the sauna. Place a level on the floor of the sauna. If the sauna is not level, you will need to shim one of the feet to make it level. To shim the feet of the sauna, using more than one person, you can lift the front of the sauna, place a wood shim under the legs, altering the angle towards the back. The shim need not be more than 1/8 of an inch at its highest point. This will force the door to fall close instead of open.